Evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is when you come across this video. I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch it. Got someone on the line with me right now, and they're wanting to know, how do we achieve wisdom? Not sure who the we is, but going with it. How do we achieve wisdom? We actually have a no-cut request after all the shuffling, so outstanding question up in the, I don't know if it helps his takes or not with a no-cut, but definitely means the cards are what they are and once I'm done, so I guess whatever that is for the suspense of the tarot read. How do we achieve wisdom? How do we achieve wisdom? Hope everybody's day's been good. Night's going better. Because hopefully since it's night time, maybe you're already done with the work and it's about that time to be in chill mode and hanging out with the family. Or whatever you do at night to relax, unwind. How do we And here we go. How do we achieve wisdom?
Well, I probably have to get it or some Spider-Man. Yeah, he's watching all Spider-Man games.
How do we achieve wisdom?
Yeah, that's why I want to.
Let's see what we got here. Oh man. I see me not over the card. Four of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. And Page of Cups reversed. So we've got thoughts and heart cards, and I think it's funny about the two heart cards is there's a fish in both of them. Fish can, is ultimately represent Jesus and Christianity, but and I think it's even more funny that the Four of Swords is inside a church. So
I'm gonna probably download this.
Trying to think.
And then if I can stick it
Like the Age of Pisces.
I did get it. If I purchase, I'm gonna show you it.
So everything being church related.
Oh, yeah, you got that one.
I mean, seriously, you got the church right here. You got the stained glass window. You got the fish in both of them. Both cards with the fish have the cups. So the best way to achieve wisdom is to stay in meditation and ask our Father in heaven, or whoever it is you pray to, for guidance and wisdom, right? But there's something about knowing you're in control, even when because in both pictures the waters are kind of rocky, but it's still knowing you're in control. Now, I guess that would be.
Yeah, if he comes back, he should be. For my birthday, you can give me something.
I'm just looking because
I want to be happy Christmas.
exactly right. But like it's funny right here because like even I understand both waters are rocky, but on this one, you're in control. But this is why you're in control and why you have nothing to worry about. It's because where'd it go? Jesus has your back, right? The fish is in the background. Okay. And then in this one, the water's a little bit more calm. The fish is inside the cup. So knowing Jesus has your back, then you just got to remember to conversate with him, to give thanks, right? Don't forget to have that relationship. But I think ultimately, because all these cards are upside down, to achieve this wisdom, I think when you both are probably after, is well, first off, dropping our egos. But in order to drop our egos, and I think dropping the ego is kind of the biggest one, but it's handing everything over to our higher power.
I made it to 1111771.
I know I started this off like you're in control, but if we hand everything over to our higher power, then we are in ultimate control, right? Because just think about it. If we've handed everything over, we don't have an ego. We're not worried about time. We wouldn't be worried about money. We'd be humbled because the Bible tells us to humble ourselves. We should be humble. I almost wish I could knock on the clothing, but you got a king and a page, and they're both kind of dressed nice. But trying to think of what else this is showing. There's a ship in the background. A fish and a ship. So for the ultimate wisdom, let's go through it again. It's prayer, meditation, right? Always to our Creator. So He gives us the guidance and shows us what we're supposed to be shown at the time we're supposed to be seeing it. Right? Maybe ask that we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear and all that fun stuff. So again, being in control probably at its best is knowing that God's in control or Jesus is in control. So giving everything to them gives us I'm going to just drop control with freedom. It gives us the ultimate freedom. No matter how bad things get, right? We're not worried about it because the scepter always makes you think, you have control of a situation, you have power over a situation. The cup, the fish in the background, all right? We can take control of the will. Jesus has our back, all that good stuff. But I guess it's knowing why we don't have fear, right? As I forget where I heard this at. Maybe it's probably some kind of serial killer stuff. But somebody was like, when you kill a Christian or someone, I think they pretty much called out Christians. Really, like it's so much different because the majority of them are ready to go. Like, we're not so scared of dying, right? And I guess also Paul, the part of that wisdom, because even though the Page of Cups is reversed, cups in his hands, facing the future, it's following our hearts. If Jesus is in our hearts, right, then we can't be going wrong. And always remember, because you got the fish in the cup, and we've always got that higher power to turn to. But I think I've also heard somewhere the best or the smartest person or something like that knows they don't know anything. But I mean, with all the church and Jesus related images is on here, the way to wisdom is through Jesus. Because I don't know, I'm sure you've heard how I feel about the Bible. But anyways, I don't think all you guys that took your time out of your day to watch this video, especially if you made it all the way through. I looked through some analytics, and not very many of you do it. So the ones you do it, man, you guys are amazing and awesome. I don't know how close I am to that 50 yet, but if I've made it, you guys will be seeing me doing the lives. And if not, you want to see me doing some live readings, let me get there. Push out the positive energy. Don't be